So the EDP 445 documentary dropped on YouTube about 3 days ago, and it is as sick as the trailer made it out to be. It might be even worse. This is some of the most vile and disgusting stuff I've watched on YouTube, and I honestly don't know how it's not been taken down yet, but boy oh boy, it is nasty. So it dropped about 3 days ago and is currently sitting at over 3.5 million views. The YouTuber named Mike Klum dropped it, and it's over 90 minutes long. So if you're one of the ones that did not want to watch that whole 90-minute interview, I got you. You came to the right video, because I will be giving y'all a whole comprehensive review, my thoughts, my opinions, everything you need to know about the sick mind of EDP 445. Now with that being said, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at not.nosa. I will be adding y'all to my close friend story. Y'all already know the deal. Now let's get into the sick mind of EDP 445.
In this documentary, we show blatant proof and evidence of you committing multiple crimes against children. What do you have to say to that?
Plead the fifth.
Now, off the flap, I don't know what made EDP do this. I don't know how much they paid him or how much they offered him to do this documentary, because multiple times throughout this, he admits that he's a pedophile. He admits that he is attracted to young women. And to openly admit that, knowing you're being recorded and knowing this is going on a public platform, is insane to me. Now, I'm not gonna lie, EDP is not the only bad guy in this documentary. Gideon is a weirdo. Alex Rosen of the Predator Poachers, he's a little bit of a weirdo too. But we're gonna get into that more in the video. Now, this documentary happens over a period of 2 years, where he's just following the life of EDP. That's some real commitment, I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, the documentary starts off by talking about the early life of EDP, how he became an Eagles fan, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care about this. We skip into what y'all really came here for. So, of course, we know EDP blew up on YouTube, gained millions of subscribers, but even with all those fans, he said his love life was still lonely.
Yeah, so I mean, at the current point in time, even at the peak of my YouTube channel, I was still a virgin. I didn't have any self-confidence to talk to girls. It's like you come home to all this shit, man. You got a nice ass Acura MDX up in the parking lot, nice ass house. You got over 120 grand in the bank. No pussy at all. Jacking off watching porn. Calling 1-800 phone sex lines and shit. It's like, had all this money and still couldn't get a girlfriend. At that point in time, I was willing to do whatever the I had to do to get some sort of attention.
Now, off the rip, I don't know who this stunt double is for EDP, but they got two of them. First, they got him when he was a kid, and then they got the second dude. And I'm not gonna lie, the second dude is sloppy. Like, how did they find him? What did they put on the internet to find him? Was there an ad on Craigslist saying, oh, we need a fat black man, over 400 pounds, man boobs? Like, how did y'all find this actor? And imagine your first acting gig being a stunt double for a for EDP 445. And the scenes that they have him in are so disturbing. I can only put so many scenes from here because they're so disturbing. Like, the stunt double is in some crazy scenes. Now, y'all heard the man. He said he had all the fans, all the money, but he still somehow could not get a girl. Now, that should be a wake-up call to a lot of y'all boys out there who say, oh, I'm gonna get rich, then I'm gonna get a girl, or I'm gonna blow up and then I'm gonna get a girl. Gang, money and fans do not unlame you. You're still the same dork before you had the money and before you had the fans. Now you're just a dork with money or fans. But with that being said, that is no excuse to hit up underage women. Now, we get our first cameo of the video. We get the boy Cold Raven. Now, if you don't remember, Cold Raven was actually one of the first people to call out EDP for being a and a lot of people didn't even believe him.
So inside my first video, I came out with just accusations. In the second video, I showed dead proof evidence of him texting 2 to 3 girls, cute, calling them sexy. More girls started coming out and started texting me like, hey, he was also texting me this inappropriate stuff. So I looked at his followers list, right? He had around 300 to 400 accounts he was following. The problem with that is around 120 to 130 of these accounts, 13-year-old, 14-year-olds, I knew at this point it was just out of my hands. This is not my expertise. There's only so much I can show.
Cole Raven was completely being dismissed. Like, I remember him uploading videos about EDP and no one even cared.
So I need to take it to the next level. And out there, you got a lot of these guys who catch predators online. And there was one guy I've been watching for years who's really, really, really good at it.
My name's Alex Rosen, and I'm the head of Predator Poachers, and we catch online child predators.
Then Alex Rosen comes in, Mr. Predator Poacher himself. And of course, you know Alex was the one who set up the sting operation on EDP. And he, of course, did it because Cold Raven was dropping videos, but no one believed him.
Well, Cold Raven basically was sounding the alarms before I even knew about any of this with EDP. To be truthful, I didn't want to believe it, but you know, seeing the evidence, it was very blatant that he was not only just following underage kids, he was hitting on them in the comments, and obviously I'm sure he was trying to DM them as well.
Now, of course, the way Alex Rosen did his sting was very sloppy. He had the girl reach out to him first, which is entrapment. So basically the whole case cannot be prosecuted. They had to throw out the whole thing.
So that gave us reason to throw an account his way and to follow him. And in our profile, we had that we were 13 years old. We reach out to him. We just say, hi, I'm a big fan. And he says,
hey, what's up?
And yeah, it was very sloppy. It looked like it was more for clout, honestly, than to really expose EDP for being a pedophile. Man, but I can't help but just look at the scenes they got this stunt double in, bro. Like, what is this? Look how disgusting and sloppy this looks. I'm not gonna lie. This is a hard watch. Now, of course, they go through all the graphic things that EDP was saying to her.
Your YouTube channel. Why are you so funny?
Because I keep it real on the that's why.
LOL. What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm 13. I don't know if I told you.
Can I tell you a secret? Promise not to tell.
Yeah, sure.
I always wanted to get to know someone young.
But EDP was talking crazy to this little 13-year-old. Gang, I honestly don't even know if I gotta blur half of this photo out. I'm not gonna lie. This is sickening. EDP was going back and forth with himself on whether he should go or not. But of course, we know he ended up going. This thing happens. And of course, we all know the notorious, I'm just here for a cupcake.
I was caught red-handed. Shit was about to go down.
and he's like, I'm just here to get a cupcake.
And the world turns on him, as they should.
P445 situation.
EDP 445.
EDP 445.
EDP 445.
EDP 445.
They even got my man back at the spot where he was caught at for this. This is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Look at him. He's standing right at the spot, loud and proud. Like he won a marathon here or something. But one thing I really noticed throughout the whole documentary was EDP's lack of accountability. He acknowledged multiple times that yes, it was against the law. He said the reason he did it, he blamed it on loneliness, not being able to talk to women. But in my opinion, all of those are just excuses, because those are things that you can change. Especially with the type of following that he had, there's no reason why you couldn't find someone your age.
So in my mind, I'm just like, whatever.
Now, boom, they got my boy Chris Hansen out here, the original Predator Poacher, the king of the pedos. That sounded crazy.
Why did you show up that day? Why did you go to that location?
I showed up to that location that day, trying to, obviously meet up with an underage girl, trying to have sex. I don't know. I mean, whatever.
You trying to have sex with a 13-year-old girl?
For the most part, yep.
I still don't understand why he's doing this documentary or why he decided to do it. Because you're literally admitting to crimes while you're still in the statute of limitations. Not only that, you're doing it with such confidence and brashness, as if you're untouchable, as if the laws cannot pick you up today. It's actually sick the way he speaks on this, because he sees nothing wrong with it.
No women your age you could date. You had to pick on a 13-year-old girl.
Pretty much, yeah.
Look at Chris Hansen's face. He can't even believe it himself. This nigga just sat here and laughed. And I'm not laughing because I think this is funny. I'm laughing because this is insane. It's like you don't even care about your public image at this point. You're not even trying to lie. Throughout the whole documentary, Chris Hansen lets it be known that he is not a fan of how the sting operation was done. And he basically lets EDP know that if two buffoons were not doing this sting operation, you would be in jail right now, buddy.
But I have to tell you something. Had this been me doing an investigation, your EDP 445 ass would be in prison now. The fact that the decoy posing as Sophie sent the first message would make the case virtually unprosecutable in my world.
Yeah, as I was saying before, you're not able to prosecute a case because the decoy reached out first. And that's basically entrapment. Does it make sense? In my opinion, it's still kind of crazy, but it's the law. So I can't really argue with it. Now, part 3, aka the second minor that EDP tried to have with. This is also when Gideon comes into the picture. So a little backstory, Gideon the Cloud Demon tried to interview EDP, and he invited him to his Discord server. Now, of course, if you a fan of Gideon, you most likely a little twinkle-bird. You a kid. So EDP struck again. And this is after he said in this thing that he would never do this again. I think this is when I kind of knew, like during this time, this is when I knew, oh yeah, this man really likes underage women. He likes kids. There's no doubt about it. You get caught twice? Oh yeah, buddy, you're done for it.
My name is Kayla Hoskins, and in June 2023, I received an Instagram DM from EDP445, otherwise known as Bryant. And sooner rather than later, he started sending very flirtatious messages.
Well, I sent her a video of myself fucking masturbating, you know what I mean?
Now, this is why I said Gideon is weird. You added a known pedophile into a Discord server full of little kids.
And then when I told people like in the server that EDP texted me, Gideon quickly knew about it because his manager told him. And I continued messaging him because it was very like encouraged for me to keep doing it.
And when you find out this pedophile reached out to one of the minors in your Discord, you encouraged her to keep on talking to him? Keep talking to him. Yes, keep talking to him. This is good content. I'm not gonna lie. Gideon, you're weird too, buddy. You're weird. You may not be a pedo, but gang, that's kind of Now, of course, we know that Gideon linked up with Skeeter Jean to try to do this sting operation after he found out that EDP was messaging one of the minors in his server.
We called multiple different law enforcement in her area, trying to set up like a sting operation, and then he backed out, you know? He got cold feet. He didn't want to meet her.
We set something up in Las Vegas, Nevada to try to confront him about what he had been doing online, messaging this girl. He told me to kiss his ass.
2 years ago, you were caught kiss my ass. And
the whole meetup was underwhelming, you know? Like, he just went inside.
Bryant, it's disappointing.
He said 2 words and then he walked right in.
Both of these two botched it. Y'all completely botched it and basically had a minor texting this 30-year-old man for no reason. That's why I say Gideon is a little funny. He's a little iffy to me, I can't lie. He's a clout demon. EDP reached out to the female first, and you still could not capitalize on putting a stop to this. But the fact that Gideon was one of the main masterminds behind this little girl going back and forth with a grown man, it still doesn't sit right with me, bro. Y'all got a grown man sending this little girl yee pics. Y'all still couldn't do anything with that? Gideon, you hold some responsibility in this too.
The way this investigation, it's not really an investigation, but the way this was conducted makes it unprosecutable. And you've got Skeeter or Skeet or whatever his name is, who's clowning around, taking my lines, I suppose, and murdering them with a guy in a cupcake outfit. There's no serious attitude here. It's a clown show.
Yeah, like Chris Hansen said, bruh. Gideon, I think he's the ultimate cloud chaser, bruh. This man showed up in a cupcake costume looking like a complete fool to catch a pedophile. To catch someone that has been messaging underage women. Like, gang, can you at least be a little more serious? Like, can y'all at least try to get down to the bottom of this so we can get charges against the man? It's like, I can't lie. There's something about Gideon I just don't like. I don't know if it's his face, his player build, or what. Like, we got Skeeter Jean, the black Chris Hansen, Chris Blackson, just goofing around too. Like, come on, bruh. What are y'all doing? And the fact that Skeeter Jean literally admitted that if it wasn't in the hands of Gideon and him, there wouldn't have been any content.
I think there possibly maybe could have been different results in this case if me and Gideon did not confront EDP or take the situation into our hands at all. That's a hard maybe though, and you know, that way obviously there's no content there, so it's like,
Look, content demons. I ain't gonna lie, y'all some weirdos, bro. Y'all are weird. I can't lie. Y'all looking for content, and there is a known man that is attracted to minors, looking for minors, and y'all still worried about content. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, y'all gotta go. Skeeter Jean, I think he's a clout chaser. Gideon, he's a known clout chaser. I don't mess with either of them. Oddballs, weirdos. Gideon, you were pushing this. You were pushing her to text this old ass man. And to come up with no charges, you just did it for no reason, man. You were literally telling a little girl to text a grown man for no reason. There is no reason why this should have happened. And I had to throw this part in there just because I find it so funny that EDP happens to be a fan of these individuals. Honestly, I think he's a good representation of who supports these type of people. Now, I don't know who the last girl is, and Joe Rogan gets a pass too. I'm not gonna do him like that. But the rest of them should explain themselves.
I want to introduce you guys to the real gangsters of the internet, you know what I mean? First up, we got Andrew Tate. He likes to preach about men and women not being equal because they're not equal. Next up, we got my main bitch, Donald Trump. We got my man, Joe Rogan. We got Fresh and Fit in his podcast. He's always shitting on women. Yeah, I love that bitch. Andrew Tate's brother, so yeah, you already that's enough said. On to my main nigga, Ben Shapiro. Listen to him and you'll be great in life. Sneeko, guy is cool as Sneeko, if you're watching this shit, come on out to Vegas, man. I'll treat you to some tacos. Next up, we got Pearl Davis. Love this hoe because she shits on women and she is a woman, you know what I mean?
Honestly, if you're a fan of any of these people, aside from Joe Rogan once again, you need to reevaluate your life. Basically, he likes everyone that hates women, just pure incel promo. Despite all that, I think one of the most surprising aspects of this documentary is that we found out that EDP somehow got a girlfriend. Now, she looks exactly what you think she would look like, you know what I'm saying? Pure play cleaner.
Hit the jackpot, and I would like to introduce my beautiful girlfriend.
For the year that they were together, she didn't let EDP go inside once. He had no intimacy the whole relationship. And apparently it's because she thought he was nasty because all he used to do was watch porn.
Not that we don't want to.
I've been with what's her face, Marissa, for almost a fucking year now, right? Still ain't gotten shit. Ain't that a bitch? You know what I mean? God, you know, she gets mad at me, right? My God, you're so gross. Why do you watch porn? Blah, blah, blah. Cause you ain't giving it the up. So I gotta watch porn. Shit, as a matter of fact, I got a pocket pussy coming. Shit, I'm gonna shit out that bad bitch tonight. Feel me? I might take it to work with me.
Oh yeah, he's also a serial porn addict. This should be the best anti-porn ad that you have ever seen. He's a serial gooner, like bad. It's so bad that EDP decided to get an AI girlfriend. Now, I always wondered the type of people who used to use these apps. And now we know. Prime suspect number 1, EDP. And he continued his sick ways even with the AI girlfriend. I'm not even going to repeat what he said. Y'all can just see for yourself.
You know, what was the role play? Can you read it?
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, dog, I ain't going to read that shit. It's kind of like some disturbing shit, dude.
What is it?
It's kind of like, pretend to be like 16, 17, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't going to put that in.
So you were role playing as a 16?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
That is extremely disturbing. Now, Mike Klum, the guy who made the documentary, said that during random moments, EDP would just send poo-poo pics. Honestly, I think that's one of the more disturbing parts of this interview, too. He has a whole lineup of poop pics that EDP sent to him out the blue.
Shit pics.
I'll just be going throughout my day, and then, boom, pops up on my phone. Shit pic.
And at the sight of this, I think this is a good time to conclude this video. Nah, this was a very, very sickening documentary. Watch at your own discretion, honestly, man, because it was a hard watch for me. But shout out Mike Klum. This documentary was very well put together. I did enjoy it. Despite how disturbing it was, it really was a good documentary. And it gives you a real look inside the mind of EDP and why he is the way he is. It's really a study guide on how to not be a degenerate. I don't know what's next for EDP 445, whether this documentary might get him locked up or not, and there's a very good chance that it will, because he literally admitted to multiple crimes throughout the whole documentary, so I wouldn't be surprised. With that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. This was a little breakdown of the EDP 445 documentary. I'm going to be coming at y'all with more videos soon. It's not NOSA, and I'm out, bruh. This is sick.